I believe the correct response whenever they introduce themselves is hello. They're supposed to be
General Kenobi! General Kenobi! Hello there.
hello there.
Hello there.
Did you know I was way cooler in the cartoon than in the 3D series? They nerfed the shit out of me.
Actually, no. You want to know what's a proper way to introduce yourselves?
Which?
What?
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
We're gonna go ahead and jump into it, folks.
So I will use that line every time I go to a con with the Ravens flock.
To be fair though,
But you're
burning with glorious purpose is a pretty good line to introduce yourself.
Yes.
Like just in general. Fuck it, that sounds like something a wrestler would do before they set themselves on fire.
No, it's burdened with
Oh,
glorious purpose.
I thought you said burning.
No, burdened.
Now it's nowhere near as cool.
I
Never
am
mind.
burdened with a
Shut
glorious
up,
purpose.
It's so cool.
So as you know, Loki, Agent of Asgard, has finally had his first episode shown to mixed to extremely positive reviews, I have to say.
Yep, it's the latest live-action series from Marvel Studios on the Disney Plus app, starring, of course, the titular god of mischief and idol of fangirls the world over, Mr. Tom Hiddleston. And of course, he's got an excellent co-star to go along with him, playing an agent of the Time Variance Authority, Agent Mobius, none other than Mr. Owen Wilson.
Nice. Wow. Now, as you know,
Wow.
during the events of Endgame, that particular version of Loki, still somewhat villainous, got his hands on the blue Rubik's Cube of Destiny and
Tesseract.
disappeared. Unfortunately, that is the wrong thing to do, and a group of British space lizards basically go, no, stop it, get some help.
Stop. Get some help.
Violation.
And now Loki basically finds himself gang press into stopping things from going bad by another eviler version of him, just like in the comics.
It's beautiful because
Yeah.
I love the production design on this, and I love the way they went on the program. They've taken the Time Variance Authority and made it into the most horrifying nightmare for anyone who calls himself an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
It's a bureaucrat's dream come true.
Oh, God.
It's like formed and waiting in line and having to be in order, and if not, you're de-rezzed from existence.
Now,
by the way, folks,
according-
we are kind of spoiling, so
Yeah, by the way,
big
spoilers.
Spoilers.
Now,
if you
according
don't
to
want to
the-
watch it, if you don't want to listen to it, tune out now.
That's
we
right.
can't help it. When we gush, we go into spoiler mode. We don't
Now,
think. That's how
This is the one thing that the fandom has complained about, and I frankly find myself agreeing with them. The idea that the lizards proposed is that everything is predetermined, which means that everything that we saw before was exactly the way it was meant to happen. Now, this does steal some agency from the previous movies because it means that everything didn't just had to happen for a reason, and if it didn't happen the exact same way it was supposed to, people were gonna get de-rest. Which leads me to hope that eventually the show will prove the stupid space British retard lizards wrong. But right now, essentially, to work as a what's it called?
plot device.
Contrast to Loki, the lizards proposed the idea that everything is meant to happen the exact same way. So the reason why Hulk was dabbing in Endgame is because it was meant to happen.
Yes.
He dabbed one time. Everyone's.
It was meant to happen. It was destiny. God damn you.
Yes,
Look
it
it
was
up.
meant
Okay,
to happen.
watch out,
So are
you're
you going to argue against destiny? Because I know you don't like dabbing.
Yeah, fuck them lizards.
No, I know what
It's the law, Angel.
No, I know what it is.
Let them eat
I
shit.
know what it is. It's the same problem that Loki has with it. Something that your ass was over here trying to go on about. You were over here hollering the other night saying, "Oh, I like how Loki's kind of like me because I do what I want.
Are you
do
telling
what
me-
I want to do.
Are you telling me that he's dark, handsome, and with a wicked sense of humor? Is that why you relate to him so much? Is he your personal Shadow the Hedgehog interpretation in the Marvel
Nothing
universe?
personnel, kid."
Nothing personal, Asgardian kid.
Yes, I fell into the trap because the first episode really got me.
No, you want to know what it gets? It gets this, that even someone who's grandiose as a Norse god of mischief and of mayhem and chaos got slapped down by a giant authoritative bureaucracy that's run by space lizards who will de-res you out of existence and administrated by Owen Wilson, who did not at one point at all in the entire show say, "Wow."
I know, surprisingly. Now, I'll be the one to say that I do not like the idea of the world being predetermined, so I do hope that at the end of the series, Loki basically tells them to shut the fuck up and proves them wrong. Because...
Or maybe even him telling them to shut the fuck up and prove them wrong
Yeah.
is part of their secret timeline.
We've got 14 million futures. Which one was the Marvel Universe written well? One? Is it this one?
Yes.
It's this one, right? But yeah,
It's a beautiful contrast.
So far, though, like I said, it annoys the fuck out of me that the lizards are basically telling me that everything was predetermined, because it feels like it sucks away some of the agency. Because that means, remember that dramatic fight between Hawk and Widow during
Hawkeye.
the Endgame, where basically deciding who's gonna commit suicide?
Yeah.
That was
To
a
get the Soul Stone.
That was a genuinely sad and broken and painful thing to see. But if the lizards are right, that means it doesn't matter, because that means that Widow was always gonna die.
Damn.
See? So that's why I'm hoping that Loki makes them eat shit and proves them wrong, because
Maybe he will.
fucking
Maybe he
hate
won't.
the idea of predetermined
Maybe,
destiny.
dude. It's just the first episode. We'll find out.
I hope so, because that means that also Doctor Strange was full of shit.
Maybe he was.
14 million futures, but don't worry about those. We were always going to pick this one. Every single time. All the time. It was always meant to happen.
We don't know.
I was always meant to give you the green jawbreaker so you didn't kill Robert Downey Jr.
Angel, there's a giant balloon over your head that literally says maybe.
Yeah. And I really hope that maybe turns out into, you know what? Maybe destiny is not set in stone.
beautiful-
Because I fucking love stories that go, nah, fuck you and your predetermined destiny.
Well, isn't that sort of like the premise of what happens with the Matrix movies?
Yes, that's what I want.
Yeah. No, well, it was in the first one. He's talking to Neo's talking to Morpheus, like, "Do you believe in fate, Neo?"
No, because I don't
No.
like being in control of my life.
Exactly.
I know exact. Why am I doing the voice when you've got the Lawrence Fishburne sunglasses?
I know
I
exactly.
know exactly what you're
Wait, no, you can't imitate Lawrence Fishburne. He's black. They're gonna cancel you.
Nope, no canceling allowed. It's fine.
Cancelado
why?
por
Because
imitar a los negros.
No, you know why? Because it's an homage. It's a reenactment. He's not trying to reboot the series, Angel.
Plus,
Look at
Angel,
Twitter right now. They're already canceling you. I'm sorry, Joe.
Angel, they can't cancel me. I've been called a Morpheus more times than I could count.
You were also called
White
Nosferatu more times than that.
That too. But nevertheless,
Ivory Morpheus is a shiny rare.
getting back on point here.
Can I give one other good thing that I loved about this episode?
Yes,
Shoot,
so
Fang.
please.
The aesthetic that they came up with for the Time Variance Authority, it's this really cheesy, like Jetsons, Z-Rust 1960s style.
Yeah, it's future DMB. It's meant to inconvenience you.
It's exactly. it's beautiful because I like that old styling. Oh, we've got rocket engines on our automobiles, and our toaster ovens are going to be nuclear powered or some shit.
It's literally what people in the 50s thought the 2000s were gonna be like.
Exactly.
I like
and
that-
it's pretty, and I like it. Along with that, they had the cheesy cartoon of Miss
right when
Minutes,
right when they were processing Loki.
That
oh
was
my god.
pretty funny. I won't lie.
voiced by none other than Tara Strong, the voice of your childhood and
I knew
sexy
she
babe.
sounded familiar.
Yeah,
That fucking horse will not stop appearing everywhere I go now.
I believe she's a pony.
That's a pony, man. Get it right.
Smaller horse.
Yeah,
Wait, doesn't that mean Princess Celestia is just a horse because she's like 3 times as big as the other?
yeah.
So their gods are horses.
The technical term is alicorn, Angel.
Yeah, big horse though.
But there's more to the horse
Big
than
winged
just being
horse
big.
with-
There's
Listen,
wings.
bro, magical horse is still just horse.
Okay.
Oh my
But-
god.
With this big, long, pink, ding-dong
Ding-dong penis.
penis. And the only woman he ever loved, his horse,
My
Jerome.
My favorite scene in that first episode, and this was something I think that they did pretty well, was during the one-on-one conversation that he had with Detective Mobius.
Agent Mobius.
Agent Mobius, when Agent Mobius was basically showing him how every time he tried to succeed with a plan, it always gets foiled, like rolling back and timelining.
Yeah.
There was a moment after Loki led them on a fucking Mary Goose chase, he went back to the room and then finished watching and went further ahead.
Yeah, he learned of his fate. He went ahead and saw the DVDs, the Blu-rays of Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok.
He literally
of
watched the DVDs.
the beginning of Infinity War.
all of it.
He goes, wait, I get snapped? Yeah, but not in the fun way.
Not in the fun.
You get crackle and
You
pop.
hear the crackle of when Thanos breaks his neck and he's got blood coming out of his eyes, and you see Loki's like he had to stop himself from
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
I got hero stoned.
I got ripped off. That purple people eater.
And then they basically go, yeah, no, you were always meant to be the villain, so you could basically make the heroes look good. And he just goes, hey, wait a second, that is bullshit. Well, there's an even worse version of you out there that said the same thing, so congratulations. You get to be a main character. Okay, that's good. Congratulations. You get to be a main character.
This is
That doesn't sound so bad. Look at what happened to the other main characters. Oh.
Well, the others did all right.
Well, I've got the power of the Tesseract in my hand. I'll be okay. Oh, you mean the paperweights?
Confiscated.
That was the other beautiful part. The fact that you had multiple variants of the Infinity Stones, and they're like,
They're all
we got
useless.
plenty of these.
Yeah, the whole point of the Infinity Stones is that they are only all powerful in their own universe. There was actually a crossover comic that did that between DC and Marvel. Darkseid got his hands on the Infinity Gauntlet, only to be told, yeah, no, those things are not for this universe, so they are basically nothing more than fancy paperwork. It's like, oh, well, that's disappointing.
Like
Clank!
This is the TVA, like, exists out of time and space and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
space, time,
Magic.
and magic. They don't work in a place that doesn't adhere by those rules. It's like trying to lift weights in zero gravity. It's pointless.
Can't.
Pointless.
And all of this was a huge like shock to Loki, and like there's a
You got
message there.
humiliated and humbled in the first 10 minutes of the fucking show, and I loved it.
Let's do it again for the rest of the series. That's the best part.
Okay, so I totally get you not liking the predetermined
That's
Destiny
the
stuff,
one part that bothers me.
but the story setup on this is nice.
I like it.
Like and we've got like, oh god, we've got a comedy genius like actor like Owen Wilson swapping chops and swapping bars with Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, it's great.
Like you don't expect that, but it works.
One of those things that you never knew you wanted until it happened, and you're like, I always wanted this.
Like I
But
didn't
it
realize
works, man.
It does.
Wow.
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 Oh no.
For clear eyes,
one
try
chick-
soul stone in
Okay,
your eyes.
There's this one chick. She's like really super fucking funny, and she's a singer also on TikTok of all places. Yes, I know, Angel. It's the bane of your existence, but let me actually pull up her name. Nikki Marina.
If Trump had succeeded in banning that fucking platform, I would have forgiven him for everything.
Well, too bad. He
God
failed.
damn it! Useless to the end.
Yes, he was always useless. The point is, she actually came up with this fucking
Can I have
hilarious.
one of those mints, by the way?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you may. She came up with this beautiful little thing. You know how, if she was the one writing Loki, she would have it so that every opportunity where Owen Wilson's character would say "wow," he just doesn't, except at the very end of the series where you have like a series finale
And he goes,
stinger.
wow.
What? No. What? Cut out.
Go to the credits.
Would you like a mint?
I mean, they did that already in the second Avengers movie.
Avengers. No.
They
got-
Yep. Just like that would be a fucking blue ball of death, and I would live for that.
God, I love
Oh yeah,
outputs.
I can't wait to see more. Episodes of Loki will come out every Thursday night at well, they don't give it a specific
cares?
time. It's every Thursday on Disney Plus.
You know, I find it somewhat amazing. I'm a little surprised that after all this time of constant, immediate entertainment available to you right now,
We're
we
back
decide
to-
to go back to the weekly schedule to keep you fucking excited. I mean, after the episode comes out, you can watch it as many times as you want to, but they're basically going, but wait, there's more. They are literally exploiting anticipation to get you to jump in there and talk more about it. Because when you think about it, when Netflix drops a series, they drop the whole series in one go.
Yep.
But by dropping it one episode at a time, you have time to build hype as people have time to speculate
Isn't that
and
lovely?
build up theories.
I get it. I'm all for immediate gratification. I mean, if I'm feeling it, I'm going to have myself a talk. But that's not the point. The point is feeding this anticipation and seeding out week by week is how shit is done on broadcast television.
You build a fan base faster that way.
Yeah, people get annoyed by that, but you know what? It's not the end of the universe.
I know, and but I wanted to point this out. Like, I was listening to a radio station yesterday while I was in the middle of doing an errand, and I heard on the radio, I don't know where specifically, but apparently a lot of people who were watching Loki, like the first episode of Loki, like a lot more people got excited. I got crazy for that, as opposed to the first episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier
Yes.
and WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yeah, it outdid in terms of ratings both the first episode of WandaVision and Captain fucking thing.
And Captain
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon, Capcom, and the Winter
And
Man.
it's not hard to understand why.
Yeah, because we're tapping into the big Universal stuff now.
Indeed.
Also, let's face it, it's Tom Hiddleston.
Also,
He's got his own built-in fan base of bitches and beautiful women who want his D.
point in case, though,
Says Guardian.
aside from that one thing that bothered the fuck out of me, the rest of the episode was pretty good, and we'll see how that turns out. But I'm going to be honest with you, if it turns out that everything really was predetermined, I'm going to be really disappointed. That's going to be my one banking whether I like this show or not at the end.
Maybe.
Well,
we'll see.
how-
I'm
we'll see
still
where it goes from
expecting
there.
a twist.
I hope so, because I want the character struggles to have meaning. If the meaning of the struggle is it was always meant to be like this, it really takes away from
Not
it.
just character struggles, but also character flaws, especially in the hierarchy.
Yeah. Exactly, because if you're meant to tell me, no, it was always meant to do like that, then what the fuck was the point of even trying?
No,
you know?
I think that there's going to be a flaw in that.
Yeah,
they'll
there has
exploit
to be
later.
something that has to be proved that no, it is not written in stone.
It's really funny here because I do love how Loki tries to set himself up as this great big villain and this great big bad guy.
Remember, this is pre-character development Loki. He just got his ass stomped into the ground by the not-so-jolly green giant.
Yep, and that it was beautiful, and basically that character development that he got, they sort of like gave him the Cliff Notes version on crack by having him speed
It's like,
through all that stuff.
what do you
Like,
mean
by
I
the
was
way-
working together with my brother? That is bullshit.
Oh no! Here we go. By the way, you thought you got your payback on Thor. Actually, you killed your mom. And he's like, no, you're lying. Where is she? I'll fucking kill you. Like, no, you like hurting people just like what? Like you're gonna kill me like you killed her?
What, that? Did you think that you were going to get away with this with no consequences, Mr. Asgard man?
Exactly. And but that beautiful bit of character development, they gave like a rushed version of that, which will work for this. But at the end of the day, he fancies himself a would-be tyrant.
I just realized
a
something.
would-be king, a would-be despot.
He got spoiled.
Yeah.
He
way
literally
too
got
spoiled.
spoilers and goes, wait, no, don't ruin this for me.
But guys, what do you think of the first episode of Loki? And are you excited for more episodes to come? Let us know in the comments.
Mom, you mean math? Oh, wait, wrong universe.
Oh my, ha ha ha.
Listen, you.
Also on the
You're right.
on the YouTube chat, we've got John Lover number 1. Hi there, John. Welcome welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Hello,
Hello guys.
John.
Good evening. Can you guys show a full design anime t-shirt you wear now with standing and show the design near the screens as much as possible? By the way, nice tees you have there. Thank you. Okay, this one. I'm wearing my old Bleach t-shirt. That's a tribute to our friend James Wood tonight.
Yes.
He in one of the performances that he did for MetroCon's Anime Human Chess match, he played Ichigo Kurosaki. He played Ichigo from Bleach. So I'm
Yes.
wearing my Bleach shirt.
And
Jose
what
was
he's
part of the MetroCon staff.
I was part of the
and
MetroCon cast for 2018. I was a part of one of their shows, and I was also I was also working with James Woods alongside him.
Wood.
And James Wood alongside.
Sadly, I did not have the chance to work closely with James Woods. He was more of an acquaintance than a friend to me, but he still seemed like a cool dude. So, in honor of the anime thing, what I'm wearing today is the symbol of Company 8 from Fire Force.
Nice.
Fantastic show, highly recommended to everybody. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes.
Oh, it says here that Requiem Star was part of 2011-2012 Star Party Cast. Nice.
Nice. Hey, man.
Excellent.
Well, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your
indeed.
time with us.
Yep, appreciate that.
We were just
Requip Star.
we were just wrapping up on Loki.